Hey guys, it's Penny Hall. How are you? How you going? Yes, I'm at the beach, and as you can see, there's not much blue sky, is there up there? And of course, I'm near my peace sign, which I love. And I haven't been for a while because, of course, it's been winter here in Adelaide, and it's been. I just dropped my phone. Shall I keep that on the video? What a whacker. I'm a whacker sometimes. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, it's been really cold, and I tend to do my exercises inside, and I've slowed down my running over winter actually, but I'll pick it up again because we have of course, our charity run coming up next month in September. So anyway, I will just do a quick one, and I just wanted to talk about fitting in and fitting into life and fitting into where you want to fit in to life, and the self-doubt that sometimes comes on board. And I know everybody feels it. I feel it, I know my mum feels it, my girls feel it, and it's a natural human feeling now and then. And the bottom line is it's really important to get out of that feeling just as quick as we can, and to get our thoughts back to the strengths of, I'm going to keep moving because it's actually really cold, the strengths of who we are and the essence of who we are, and the core of who we are. I'll just come and stand in the peace sign for a bit because it gives me peace. It's a little bit sheltered from the wind here, I think. So fitting in is something that is like conditioned in us as young ones, as kids, because, and I see it now from, I guess, my parents' point of view when I look at my girls, the fact that how important it is to fit in and to feel like you've got a crowd who have got your back, a team, a squad, besties. And over the years I've lost a lot of besties, and some through my own doing, some through their doing, and some of them really, really hurt. Some of them still hurt, and I've had to put my big girl pants on and get over it. And I honestly still really miss the people that didn't give me the choice of either letting them go, because that meant I was in control, or really had no real reason to disconnect with me. So, and it hurt, like it bloody hurt. So this fitting in thing is really interesting, and the more we get to know ourselves and get to know one another, of course you would have seen that I've just released Man Hustle, and I think I might extend the date for registrations because I really, really want to fill the course, as it's a really important course that I've put together. And if you're a guy listening to this now, please trust the fact that it's not going to be pressured. It's not, you may see that I get a bit excited sometimes, but it's not going to be rah-rah, unless you guys say, yeah, let's put some rah-rah into it, then we can do that. But I've written the program, it's all done, and I know what we're doing each week, and of course we're going to be together like 9 weeks. It's going to be really, really cool. So, and during that course as well, we'll do some stuff, and we'll talk about fitting in. because there's nothing, I guess, more disturbing than the fact that you don't feel connected in your life. And I think the older we get, we don't seem to have as a bigger, home group that we're surrounded by. It's kind of, you can see the ocean behind me, if you can see it through my hair. I've got big fluffy hair today. I think, as you get older, we tend to not have as many people we're surrounded by, whether that's because we become more easygoing as to who we are and how we feel in our skin, or we just don't give a shit. That happens too. We build resilience up against the forces of nature, the forces of life, the forces of people. But I just still think it's really important to feel like you fit in. And you've got some people that really, really are loyal to you and, as the saying goes these days, have your back. Which I really like that saying. But, we're about to have a school dinner. My school's the school that I went to is turning 100. And we've got I've put some tables together, like 30 of us, which is just fantastic. A combo of us old scholars and partners. And some are bringing partners, some aren't. And, some people are feeling nervous. And it's that whole fitting in feeling and thinking, okay, how do I talk to them, or what do I do? Do I say, how do I be, kind of thing. And at the end of the day, it's about giving ourselves the opportunity of being who we are, totally being who we are, and being comfortable with that. If there are some areas that that you're not fitting in, just look as to why. Are those people suited to you and who you are and your personality, or is there some of your behaviour that you can maybe alter, change, tweak? Because it's just such a nice feeling fitting in, don't you think? It's a lovely, relaxed, calm, easygoing, no pressured feeling of fitting in. Yeah, I think that's about all for now. My hands are really cold, and my nose is probably a bit red because it's really cool. And I've just spotted a guy out there swimming, and no lie, I don't know what the degrees are, but the wind, it's not freezing like it has been, but it's pretty darn cold. But you got some dogs enjoying themselves somewhere. We've got a pretty coastline, don't we? We're so lucky. We really are very, very lucky. Look, nice, hey. This is Brighton Beach, by the way, if you're here in Adelaide. We're lucky. We're lucky. I've been spending quite a bit of time with my mum. I'll head off shortly. But I've been spending quite a bit of time with my mum because she's been quite sick and she had a heart scare. And I was with her last night. If you saw that beautiful sunset picture I put on, and she said it's really jolted her. Mum and I are really close, although we've had our moments over the years. But she said this scare now has really jolted her, and you just got to live life today, this minute, this second, because you just don't know when something's going to happen for any of us. Any of us at all. It doesn't matter our age. I've got friends who are no longer here because they've lost their life to cancer. I have a sister-in-law who passed away at mid-30s from breast cancer. So you just don't know. You just don't know. Anyway, so let's just all fit in and do the best we can. Take care. So I've been moving around because I'm trying to get it so you can see my face under here somewhere. Have a lovely day. Peace out, take care, and I will see you soon. Bye.